Okay, and finally the last theorem that we need to prove, Theorem 13. If two triangles ABC and DEF are similar, remember what does similar mean? It means that their corresponding angles are equal. Then their sides are proportional. And it follows that the ratio of AB over DE would be the same as BC over EF, same as AC over DF. But that'll take a second. So what are we given? We're given two triangles that are similar. Remember, A equaling D, they're similar. The measure of B equaling E, they're similar. And the measure of C equaling F, as they're similar. So what do we want to prove? Well, we want to prove that the ratio of this length over this length is equal to the ratio of this length over this length and equal to the ratio of this length over this length. Or long over short is equal to long over short, long over short. So the proof then, well, what we end up doing is essentially drawing this triangle on top of this triangle, or dragging it across, okay, by drawing in another parallel line. So I mark this length off here and this length DF off here. So construct the point X on AB. Construct the point X on AB such that A to X, this length here, is equal to the length DE, or the length on the shorter triangle. And construct the point Y on AC such that this length, AY, was equal to the corresponding length on the smaller triangle. Join X to Y. Then the triangle AXY and DEF are congruent. As we know, this length is equal, the angle A is common, and this length is also equal to the other one, which was DF. We know then that the angle AXY, so AXY, this angle here, is equal to the angle DEF, which was on the previous triangle, as it was corresponding to it. We know that this length here, AXY, is equal to ABC here, ABC, so it's equal to here, as corresponding angles. We know the length XY is parallel to BC. Okay. Because, well, we knew this angle, AXY, again, was equal to DEF because they're congruent triangles. We know AXY and ABC, this angle here and this angle here, have to be the same, as we knew that they were congruent triangles, the triangles ABC and DEF. So that implies then that these lines are parallel, as those two angles are the same. Then we know that the ratio of A over B is equal to A over X, and the ratio A over C is equal to A over Y. The lines parallel to one side divides the other lines in the same ratio, which was Theorem 12 that we just proved. We also know then that the length AB is equal to AB over DE. Remember, AX is the same as DE, and we know that the length AY is equal to DF. So it's the same piece of maths, it's the same line, but yeah, we're now talking about the two congruent triangles. From that, we can also just say, similarly, it can be proved that the length AB over DE is equal to BC over EF, and write it all out what was asked. Key points to it, I suppose, is really making sure that you know the construction, what you're going to do, that we are going to construct this line across here using similar triangles and then using Theorem 12 also.